About the trip, 3 points I'm going to make out in this that'll make a lot of sense to you. Three. So about the trip, I went on a family trip with my son, my wife. We had a great time. Prior to this, my fuel pump was not good, so I installed it quickly before I went. Unfortunately, there's a little float that I had put improperly, and that measures how much gas you have. But I always kept it full, but towards the way on the trip back, I was like, I got a quarter of a tank, I can make it off. I didn't have a quarter of a tank. That was like on empty. The float was reading wrong. As I'm about 15-20 minutes from the house, it conks out in the middle of the highway. I'm able to pull it over, and within my mind, I knew instantly. I was like, that float's wrong. I gotta get gas. Started to start it up, nothing. I was like, that's the sound that it needs gas. I said to my wife and son, stay here, because I was close enough to the rest stop, but still far. Went, asked numerous people. There was truck drivers, the gas attendants, inside at the store. Do you have a pump? Not a pump, I'm sorry, a can. They were like, no, we don't have one for sale. I went to the attendant. I said, look, I got my kid, son back there. Can I just empty that Windex bottle? Just give me like a gallon, just enough for me to get to the pump. I can't do that. It has to be an authorized or a red can and that. I said, no problem. Thanked them, blessed them. Went back, explained the story, and they're like, no one can help you. I said, look, it's okay. My son was starting to get bitter. He's like, no one, Dad. I said, listen, son, sometimes all you need is your faith in whoever you believe in, like for us, our Lord, and yourself. Because you have numerous people around you, but who you need to count on is you. I said, no problem. I said, we're going to push this car. Put my wife in the driver's seat. I said, you ready? Me and my son, now it was an incline up the hill. We were pretty far off. We would take breaks. I tell it, wife, pull up the e-brake, hold it the car. Okay, let's go. Keep pushing and pushing. Meanwhile, they must have called a tow truck. I had $60 in my pocket. And that tow truck is going to be over $100-something to give you 1 gallon of gas. Maybe a little bit less. He passed. I didn't pay no mind. I kept focusing on the task at hand, getting my family home safe. Keep pushing. Numerous truck people, the same people I spoke to, now can see me in the distance pushing with my son. Not one person came up. Was I bitter? Absolutely not. Because I knew my faith in the Lord gave me the strength to push that car all the way up to that pump with my son and my wife, and us three as a family made it happen. The look on those people's faces was priceless, because they never in a million years would think that's possible. And the gas attendant, I said, can I get that gas now? And then he put it in, and I said, thank you, have a good day. And that's for him. Sometimes you're going to be in your life. Use your judgment. I know there's rules, but use your judgment. And have faith in yourself and the Lord. And teach